What is going on, everyone? My name is Boyd and I'm back with some more Age Mythology, the Titans action sporting until the map in the blue color playing as Loki. His name is SunTzu. His opponent today in the red color playing as Oranos. His name is Moore. The map is Anatolia. And it is currently 2-1 for SunTzu in this best of 5 series. What an exciting time to be alive. SunTzu has played some incredible Loki thus far against Moore's Oranos. Also, Moore's been doing what he can do to get his wins here. So, pretty cool. And we're seeing, yet again, another map on Anatolia. And I'll be surprised to see if both players go to the same side on this one. Because they went to the same side in the last game. They've gone to different sides in this game. We do see SunTzu going to the bottom side. And we see Moore going to the top side. So both players are going to have their own fish in this one. And if they do both decide to go for the 4:39 fishing ship advance time, it'll be really interesting to see how they adapt to seeing no docks up here. And we do see an instant oracle running down this side, not spotting any docks here. He's searching for him. He's going to be happy to see that there's nothing over here, I think. And SunTzu is probably going to do something very similar with this Skraeling here and just wander down this shore looking for a dock and for a potential spy to be used. So Skraeling on his way looking for something to do or looking for some information together. He's built his house already, so no worries there. And he's just going to see what's going on. He's going to see no dock down here. So see if this changes anything for either of these players. It does change something. SunTzu going to throw down a second dock instantly here instead of early temple. So we may be seeing more villagers going to the wood here. And we already see 3 dwarves for SunTzu. So this is going to be much bigger, much boomier game here for SunTzu. Not worrying about any early valor, aggression or anything like that. Very, very good. We've got some relics on the map. We do see here Pelt of Argus plus 6 line of sight. Not going to do anything. There's probably another relic here somewhere. Let's just check it out because why not? Blue Crystal Shard. No, actually, this is either the best relic in the game or the worst relic in the game, depending on what point in the game you get it. But for the Atlanteans, it's actually a really good relic. Extra 5% on wood and gold for the entirety of the game. It's huge. Absolutely huge. But he does miss it, unfortunately. But he may spot it with the Oracle when he gets fully... no, he's not going to idle that one there. Fair enough. There's a second house out for SunTzu. Building fishing ships from both of those docks with 7 villages on the wood. And do we see a temple going up for more somewhere? No temple just yet. I do expect to see it built by this citizen here. Though building it in his base is not a bad idea. There it is. This is going to be a standard 4:30 for more. Maybe a little bit later than 4:30, but we'll see. We will see. There's the temple going up for SunTzu right in the middle of the map, and the oracles will spot this. I wonder if more is going to have some sort of adaptation here. If you just make these oracles into heroes here and harass this Skraeling to prevent the temple from going up. Could be huge, but not happening. We are seeing Prometheus is coming through. And I think this temple will get up even if he does manage to heroize this oracle in time. He does spot the Skraeling. And the temple... There's a shockwave. I like that. SunTzu, he's not quite at the max food population, so it's not going to matter. And the shockwave, not going to be enough to stop this one. Does not heroize the oracle. There's still alt-S capabilities here for this Skraeling. And he's going to start building some Hersa out. I would assume he's advancing through a 4 SETI here. Going to be very late. 5-minute advance time. We do see an oracle hero already being created here. Wouldn't be surprised to see more building another oracle out of this temple and setting it over here to valor this instantly. And there it is. There's the 3rd oracle. And oracles are about... Oracle heroes, sorry, are about 2 damage less than the Hersa. So that's a thing. Right, so you can use those Oracle heroes to kind of beat up on the Hersa. If you have four Oracle heroes against 3 Hersas, you will win with those Oracle heroes. So we'll see what happens here. And SunTzu building those those Hursers out, but does not have the houses up just yet. And we do see a dock has managed to come down onto SunTzu's location here. As he is filling up the fish. Unfortunately, he got a bit of an unlucky spawn on his side of the map. And the four Oracle heroes going straight out to this temple. Eventually, you'll have to see another temple getting built. Does he? Oh, he doesn't do it. There's that troll will get picked off. Moore's not going to do it. Yes, he does turn around. There we go. And go after that troll at this point. Going to be building up a barracks. Does pick up the blue crystal shard. And the troll going to be wandering away for the time being. A couple of Barim coming out. Coming out as well. Feels bad. SunTzu should have probably, if he built his temple over here, he could have prevented this dock potentially, but this is going to just be a little bit of a nuisance here for SunTzu. I don't think these Barim with only one dock is going to be enough, but a second dock is coming up now for Moore, and Moore is building fishing ship up on this side of the map to flood that one, while SunTzu getting up a dock on this side of the map. Now, Mamilo's starting to flood out for more, and this temple just about to fall. We're going to start building some Hursa out of this location here, maybe another temple or something like that. We see the troll has been taken out, and SunTzu trying to defend against this, not aware that a second dock has been built just yet. We do see the healing spring has come down. These fishing ship are under attack yet again. Under attack yet again. Barim getting Micro back. This is nice for SunTzu. He's going to be losing this house, unfortunately, though. I don't know where his Ulfsark is. Here it is. He needs to start building some houses up here. Needs more villagers on wood, really. There's a little bit of floating on the food. Not paying attention. There's a 7 HP Barim here, but losing a couple of longbow. Not completely ideal, and does get a dock fire here right now. So, Oracles and Mermilla now coming into the base of SunTzu, who is sending his Ulfsark back to rebuild this house that he has just lost. Potentially just going to jump straight to the next stage. I wouldn't actually mind seeing some sort of a Njord semi-fast heroic here. It wouldn't be a bad idea considering how much resources or extra resource you get from these fishing ships and how slow it is to get your buildings out, but you may not be seeing that. That may be a little bit too far-fetched, because I could imagine, I was building some fishing ship over here. Looks like Moore's going to just take that one out. Nice aggression from Moore, and now the Barim making their way forward yet again. SunTzu not paying attention, does pull those ones back. Really nice micro from Moore, going to be able to pick off a lot of these longbows. And SunTzu retreating back, does decide to turn around. Going to be losing this longboat as well, and now a couple of fishing ships may fall. And it's looking like Moore not able to quite push through here. I wouldn't mind him just running straight past this, and it's only 5 longboats when you have, how many Barims this? 7, 9, 10. So 5 against 10, you definitely win this. And that's the blue crystal shard for SunTzu. Not sure it's going to do much for him, just the way that the gather rates work in animations and carry capacity. If you want to know more information about that, there's a fantastic gather rate document made by Ibit. I believe there's one also made by Swords of Scarlet. Both players have done them to different levels of detail. But like SunTzu going to be losing this side of the water. He's not bothering to continue fighting. I think he's going to be happy just to get to the heroic age. The armory's up. His home base is under attack. And they're getting awfully close to the next age here. And there we go. He's going to be able to advance here. Probably going to go through Bragi is my understanding. Yes, Bragi going through Njord. A little bit too cute. The Walking Woods could do a lot of damage. You cast it on your opponent's base. Can take down an Oranos town center very, very easily. But you do need to have some sort of follow-up with it. Now the Hursa are coming in. When you're pushing these guys away, Watchtowers is up. Villagers, for some reason, have not popped out onto this. And lots of idle villagers right now for SunTzu. We'll be coming back to this gold mine, unfortunately. The infantry are still in this location. We'll be jumping onto some of these dwarves. The dwarves are pretty tanky. They will take that one up. And now they're also going to be able to clean this up with the assistance of the town center and the watchtower. The Barim going to be cleaning up all of the fishing ship here. Still making some longboats over here in order to defend and force Moore to be continuing to stay on that water there while he is continuing to build those Hersos. I can imagine there's going to be a huge push into the hometown center here with flaming weapons. Still has 3 Herso here, does not have Hall of Fame, he's got 64 favor. We do not see that coming out just yet. Going to be building some throwing axemen, which I do like that idea considering he's got no real access to food. So getting out those throwing axemen is going to be very, very good. Now the villagers finally going to be doing something. Another ox cart getting built, sending over onto this location here, and going to be spamming out those battle ball. You build some houses up, and right now Moore has got a fairly commanding position on this game. The question is, what is the response to this semi-fast heroic from SunTzu for Moore? What is he going to do? We see the battle ball coming in. There's no real avenue here for Moore to get heroes. He's got a lot of resources in the bank. Grabbing a town center here is not optimal at all. Maybe transitioning some of these food villages onto wood, or getting out some Kara Ballaster and making some walls up in his base so that the units can't come in, or something like that. Maybe an option as well. But Battle Ball picking off a villager there, killing one of those citizens, absolutely huge. All of the population for Moore currently is kind of on the water. He's got 12 Bareems here. Now the Battle Ball jumping straight onto this town center. Valor coming down, but there are some throwing axemen over here who can help pick off these Momillo heroes very, very fast. And that's going to be fairly good for him, but can't really kite these around because you're going to miss a bunch of those throws. Nice garrison marker there from Moore, pulling those units in. And there is the flaming weapons. There's really not that many units here for SunTzu, but he wants favor right now, I believe. He's a calling card. He's always actually got 37 favor in the bank, so maybe not favor, but he's just going to keep spamming out these battle balls, hoping to get a myth unit spawn from these Herso here if he can. But he does have a little bit of population space here. We do see a shockwave getting cast. Town center still sitting at just enough HP to stay alive, but once this battle ball gets back on it and those citizens get picked off, this town center will be falling. But Moore is definitely not out of the game right now. He hasn't deleted these Marines either, and Moore is sitting currently at 100 population as the town center does fall. So we'll see where he decides to go with those villagers. Potentially grabbing this town center as far away as possible would be the best option, while losing everything in your main base to this this kind of all-in push here from SunTzu, doing an incredible amount of damage here. And we got those turn-on as well. Very, very good. Counterbarracks going up for more here as well, as he's going to be leaving this location. No, he's just going to keep on picking everything off. There's no reason to leave it, I guess. There is a little bit of a raid coming on over here with the Promethean Offspring. You just have to turn around and fight this. 80 HP, 5 damage per second is less than 75 HP with 8 damage per second, plus the extra. Actually, they have the same armor as well. Basically the same. Feels good. Feels good. Now Battle Ball is strong enough to pick off these classical age Hero Momillos. So Hero Momillo, or heroes in general, they don't get better with line upgrades when you're Atlantean. They get better with age upgrades. Oh, and he gets a Mountain Giant spawn here. That's absolutely key. You're going to be able to bash down all these buildings. You're going to go after the Manners next. Villager does manage to pick off a Battle Ball, the hero villager there. Nice play from Moore. Still just trying to stay alive, but I'm not seeing it here for him. He's got all of this fish here. He does have Percy, but he hasn't fished up this shore or anything. So he's kind of cut all the fish off, or food income off for SunTzu, but he did not take it for himself, which is absolutely huge because he spent so many resources trying to get it. But didn't reap the rewards from it, which would have really assisted him in spamming out these Momillo here, or even spamming out some Termo to deal with the throwing axemen as well. But now more Battle Ball coming in. Herso jumping straight into those hero Termo, and the Battle Ball can just very calmly take out all of these Momillos with the assistance of those throwing axemen. Now, the Mountain Giant also picks off a citizen here, and we are still seeing that Promethean Offspring going to work, but this gold mine has expired in the home base of SunTzu, so he's going to have to move out of his base. There's really no close gold mines, so he kind of got a little bit gold screwed here, but he's put all of the pressure onto his opponent here. Mountain Giant now attacking a counter barracks here. Would love to see him go after the Manners here, because pick off one of these Manners, it's going to go down to 75 or 80 population, or whatever it is. And then it goes down to 60 population and gets off 2, which is kind of huge. But I guess he's just happy to stay in and just picking off these villages as well. Villagers all falling at this point, trying to get as much gold income as you possibly can to stay alive in this game. But losing all of these citizens is absolutely huge. Another Mountain Giant spawn does come in, and more taps out. GG, well played by SunTzu. That heroic age timing push there was huge. he kind of baited more into just all going very heavy on the water, and then he just made a couple of battleable and was able to just take down this location because all of Mor's army was out of position, did not have the hero upgrades to get that or the food income. Not fishing up here was a very big mistake from Moore after he picked it off. He should have just put a dock up here and fished this one up. He had like 700 wood in the back at a point there. Imagine if he converted that into fishing ships. He would have had so much food, and he would have been able to probably keep up or go to the heroic age himself and get out his Stimfalian birds to defend. It could have been a very interesting game there, but unfortunately we're not doing that one. And SunTzu takes this series 3-1. Well played and happy days.